DozhaToldya.com.
Okay, cell phone jump. Hey, nigga Okay, look, cell phone jumping, power players calling, groupie hoes love me, I can't get them off me, I don't speak on wins, I done took too many losses, that nigga he missed the penny bitch, I know that shit exhausting, same nigga sent the slug at me in the coffin, high school, bad as fuck, every day I'm in the office, see me, I spin the check for real, that nigga he just be talking 14 P's, going to Carolina, and in Dalton, any drugs you can think of that made money, yeah I'm pushing that, 80 bands in the lab right now, I just ain't cooking yet, beefing in the ground, posting my business, we ain't pushing that, I'm the type to buy that whole Celine, get a pussy wet. My power players be fighting each other when I got one more set. Trying to keep up with the emotion, damn that broke these niggas back. I'm from a city, you come around, we don't know you getting jacked. Slow leak having ass niggas always walk around here flat, nigga. Scrape the pot, don't make it stretch. If you don't hear from me or see me, bitch, I'm running up the check. It was me, Lil Yak and Pooh. Posted up, we was in the jets. I get a nigga, I don't take no disrespect. Hold on, you might be my type, babe. Sit down and count this money while I scrape up this white, babe. I get you Kirk, I got purses, then fuck you right, babe. I pop a strong pill and beat it down all night, babe. Look, cell phone jumping, power players calling, groupie hoes love me, I can't get them off me, I don't speak on wins, I done took too many losses, that nigga he missed the penny bitch, I know that shit exhausting, same nigga sent the slug at me in the coffin, high school, bad as fuck, every day I'm in the office, see me, I spin the check for real, that nigga he just be talking 14 P's, going to Carolina, and it all.
Got that fish jumping in and out the water like a dolphin, I ain't dripping like no ordinary nigga, this shit cost me, you say your last dude like me, that's where you lost me, super wheels, I got the recipe, I'm so saucy.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.com. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya. That boy say, I'm so saucy. Yeah, man, that is Dumar 1K. The name of the song is called Andy Dalton featuring Wiz Havinn. And we're about to land, man. We're about to land. We coming up through the hyperspace. To bring y'all the DozhaToldya Podcast. What number are we on? It's the DozhaToldya Podcast, number 98. I said it's the DozhaToldya Podcast, number 98. I need my loud claps, man. I need my loud claps. Yes, sir. We about 2 more away from 100. Shout out Mike Grubbs, man, checking in on the Facebook. Shout out DJ TC, my boy, my cousin Mojo 305, Shed Street, where you at? Yes, sir. Shout out to Mike Grubbs, though, once again checking in from that lit TV. And yeah, it's the DozhaToldya Podcast, number 98, man. Very happy to be here. We are almost to our 100th episode. You can check us out on the Mitzler app if you miss any part of the show. Go to the Mitzler app or just go to MIXLR/DozhaToldya Radio. It's all right there. Follow us on all platforms. That's DozhaToldya on IG, on Facebook. Yeah, we everywhere, man. On TikTok. Well, we don't have a TikTok. It's Dame Dozha on TikTok. But I don't know. I might have to do that pretty soon. And if you would like to, give a donation or, send in whatever you feel like sending in. Feel like you like the show? That's the cash app right there. It's DozhaToldya Radio, DozhaToldya Radio. DozhaToldya Radio, man. Send whatever you would like. But if you don't feel like sending anything, we understand. But still, hit that like button, hit the share button, tell a friend to listen in, and then let's go ahead and begin. You did. Again, we started off with Dumar 1K, played some new music from Fredo Bang this week, 21 Savage, Kevin Gates dropping a new one tomorrow, Benny the Butcher's dropping a new one tomorrow. What else we played? New music from Anicia featuring Lotto. And what we went ahead and did was we went ahead and made the playlist public. So every podcast has its own playlist that you can find on Tidal. If you not really on Tidal, just, you can actually copy the playlist or whatever. We'll post it on Monday. And again, we're just trying to make everything available for y'all. So if you like the music portion of the show, then vibe out with us, man. Let us know in the comments, what you feel that we should be doing or what guests that we could be getting this year. and what songs that you would like to hear. If you would like to send in some music, send it in at DozhaToldya.COM. It's all right there, I think, under the ticker and all that good stuff. I want to just go ahead and jump right on into the show because we got a lot of topics to talk about and we ain't got that much time tonight. Got to try and make it a quicker show than usual. But again, if you miss any part of the show, you can watch it on Twitch. You can watch it on Facebook, but it'll be available on YouTube on Fridays and Mondays, part 1 and part 2. Go ahead and subscribe to that channel as well. And yeah, check us out, man. We dropping we've been doing pretty good, man. We found a new strategy to drop music and drop our clips, on Facebook. So we drop the highlight clips all throughout the week on the Facebook. So that's an easy way for you to, watch it at your own pace. But again, the entire show is on DozhaToldya.com on the Mixler app. So where were we, man? Can we get this thing started, man? Let me get some background music for us so we can go ahead and get this thing started, man. I'm looking mighty forward to the Benny the Butcher album. I'm looking real forward to this Benny the Butcher album. Everybody Can't Go, or is it Everybody Can't Come? Either way, you can't bring everybody with you, man. Sometimes, man, everybody can't come. So you got to pick your team wisely. You got to be very selective with who you have around you, man. I'm very selective with the energy that I have and that I invite around me. I used to kind of have any and everybody around me, man, but we had to stop doing that. We had to kind of be very selective with who we bring in because we know that everybody can't come, man. But it's all good. Everybody can watch. Everybody can watch, man. Don't watch me watch TV or watch DozhaToldya.com. Yeah, but looking forward to this Benny the Butcher. It's gonna be his Def Jam's release, and he already released a few records from the Big Dog featuring Lil Wayne, and what's the other one? The other one's called Braun. But y'all know I'm a Griselda fan. We've been playing we always gonna play some Benny, Westside Gun, and Conway the Machine. So it's only right that we that we let Benny get his album going. So stay tuned to next week's show. We're gonna pretty much play the entire album. And but again, the album drops this Friday, and it's the last Friday of January of 2024. Starting it off with a bang, man. How did y'all year start off? Did you start off like working, man? Did you start off producing to your very utmost level? Because, tomorrow's not promised. So you got to go hard, man, like it ain't no tomorrow, man. And that's how we've been going, man. We've been putting in this work, and we know it's paying off. It's paying off every day because, we getting better, bigger and better with every show. Every show is getting bigger and better, man. So we appreciate all those that have been supporting us all the years. Mojo 305 been around for about 4-5 years, man, listening to the show. DJ TC, he plays every Friday from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. If you can't find him on the Mixler app, then just go ahead and go over to the Twitch and follow DJ TCZ on Friday nights. It's Club TC, and Saturday afternoon around 2 o'clock, you might catch him playing some R&B or, kind of catch him in the party. What you got going on this weekend, TC? You live? Or you going to take a break to the Super Bowl? If y'all do need a DJ, I think TC might already be booked. But holla at my boy DJ TC if you need a DJ for your bar mitzvahs, for your Super Bowl parties, or, just your regular old kickback. Let them know, TC, man. Say what's up in the chat box. Know what I'm saying? Let them know how they can get up with you. But other than that, new music, we might as well just jump on into the YFN Lucci. YFN Lucci has been in jail for nearly 3 years. And a lot of folks have been paying attention to Young Thug's trial, but a lot of folks haven't been paying attention to YFN Lucci. It was almost like they forgot about the boy. But you know, we usually cover the Young Thug trial, and we've been talking about that almost every other week. But it looks like YFN Lucci on, you know, under the wraps have been negotiating a plea deal. And he's on his way home pretty soon, man. It turns out that he went ahead and pleaded guilty. If y'all don't remember, YFN Lucci was in a situation where there was a shootout and one of his friends was killed. It's kind of a long story, man. I don't know if we actually had the time to actually break it down for y'all. But the bottom line is
somebody come get this man. Somebody come get this man.
Nah, they talking about they ain't talking about YFN Lucci, but that's what they did. Somebody did come and get that man. They came and got that man up out of there, man. And yeah, it looks like he might be coming home. Pretty
incredible. I mean, your client was facing the potential of life in prison without the possibility of parole, and now my understanding is he could walk a free man in a few months. Walk us through how this deal happened.
Sure. So, look, we've been in a battle since January of 2021. It started out as a felony murder case, and then, of course, as you know, it became this RICO case. And unfortunately, we had some bond issues, and Ray Bennett is, Lucci, but to us, he's Ray. Ray's been in jail for a few years now, and we've been litigating this case nonstop. Of course, if you remember, because you followed these cases, it started as this big case in Fulton County. Then there was the YSL indictment, then the special purpose grand jury regarding the election, and we just became another huge case. But during that entire period of time, we've been fighting, and then of course YSL went to trial before us, which was kind of crazy because we were an older case. We've been trying to get in trial. We finally got set for January 8th of this year. And you so accurately point out, Mr. Bennett was looking at life without the possibility of parole. We continued to hammer away. We were in our third week of jury selection. And the only offer that is on the record, at least, that we got, as you know, took place. So I was in trial in San Francisco in a federal trial, and I received an offer while I was in trial for 17 years in jail, but to all the offenses. And of course, any offense related to the felony murder would have required an 85% service, which meant Ray would have had to, on that deal, serve around 15 years, maybe a couple months shy of 15 years. That was never going to happen. We wanted to go to trial, and then these conversations started developing in the last few days, and the next thing we know, every count is dismissed other than one associate of a gang count, which, according to our parole guidelines, because he has no criminal record, it's extremely clear, and it became clear on the record, and to the credit of the prosecution, they put it on the record as well, that he could be parole eligible in as soon as 1/3 of the time, which would only put him around 3.5 months away. And as part of the deal, Incredible. They agreed to write a letter.
The way people are parading Lucci right now as a real street dude for not snitching and actually getting off in a manner has to be studied, because y'all was not liking this man while Young Thug was out, bro. But let me explain.
They sure wasn't. And he didn't have anybody in his crew go out like Young Thug and snitch. I mean, not Young Thug snitch, but Young Thug's crew and snitch.
Pretty incredible.
So,
I mean, your client
with his friend's death,
right.
Charged with felony murder. So it was the person, Mr. Adams.
Matter of fact, we messed it up. Hold on. Let's finish this video first. Let's go ahead and finish this video, and then we'll break it down.
Write a letter to the parole board that, assuming he behaves himself in the next 3.5 months, they have no objection to his immediate release.
You have to break it down for our viewers and our listeners. Sure. About, was there a problem in the prosecution's case? Was there a deficit in them able to prove something like felony murder? Because people might be looking at this and saying, I mean, it seems such a benefit, so beneficial to your side, and for them, it must have been a problem in their case that they didn't want to take this to trial.
Yeah, so I talked about that at the plea yesterday. So the felony murder doctrine, as you know, if there's the allegation of any felony and somebody dies as a result thereof, you can get charged with felony murder. So it was the person, Mr. Adams, that was in our client's car that was shot and killed by a third party. And so under the felony murder doctrine, they actually charged Ray with his friend's death.
Right.
And so we were very clear with them that we spared no expense. We hired the best experts in the United States, the best engineers to put together the videography and analyze it. And at best, they can say you couldn't see who initiated the showing, but the possibility was there that, in fact, they were the people in Mr. Bennett's car. In other words, they were defending themselves. We were very clear with the other side, strap it on, get ready, because we are spending big time money to bring in not silver medal winners, not bronze medal winners when it comes to expert testimony, but the best people possibly on the planet Earth are going to testify for us. Who do you have? And sometimes as a defense attorney, even though we don't have the burden, it's important to let the other side know, get ready. It's not going to be an easy road. And whether they took that into consideration, I'll have no idea. But we decided to freely exchange that information, and perhaps it benefited us.
And to be clear, the charge that he has pled guilty to, because now the felony murder is not on the tape.
Right.
Felony murder's gone. The racketeering is gone. What is he admitting to? Let's be clear about what your client is admitting to as part of pleading guilty to this one charge.
Yeah. So the language in the indictment talks about being an associate. Unfortunately, in these gang statutes, I talk about this around the country all the time to lawyers. You don't have to really be a gang member, but if you associate, right? If you associate with a gang. And so he pled guilty to a count that he associated with a gang and some specific activity, but he never agreed that he is a gang member, because he's not. But the plea was associating with gang members.
Is he going to have to testify in this trial?
No, that's a big no. That is as big as you could take and put them together.
That's a big no.
Huge highlighter. That's always been an issue. That Ray Bennett Lucci is never going to testify against anybody, for anybody, against anybody. He won't even testify for at a traffic violation. That is not part of this at all. And if anybody tries to issue a subpoena, we'll file a motion to quash, because people can put him up, but other than saying his name, he's going to fold his arms and want nothing to do with any legal proceeding. So that is very, very clear that he's not a witness at all. Anybody that tries to create that rumor is really doing an injustice to themselves and everybody involved in this. It's not part of this deal at all.
So what is his perspective on this alleged gang? Is it the idea that, he was associating with the wrong people, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time? What's his perspective on this idea that this is a criminal organization?
Yeah, so the only thing that I can really echo is the sentiment that he expressed in court yesterday, is that he cared about Mr. Adams that died, and he continues to express his heartfelt condolences to Mr. Adams' family. I've had the opportunity to talk to these folks. They're lovely people. And of course, he feels terrible.
Pretty incredible. I mean, you're
very, very incredible. Once again, YFN Lucci is on his way home. Congratulations, man. Like they said, there's a big no. He will not be a witness in anybody's trial, so don't be starting no rumors. What up, Illuminiki checking in. My brother Joseph checking in. My big Joe Dub checking in. Yeah, so that's the breakdown, man. You heard it from the lawyer. YFN Lucci has pretty much damn near beat all the charges that was up against him. He had murder charges, racketeering charges, street gang. He pleaded guilty of 1 count of violation of the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. So they was able to get all those other charges up out the way and just say, hey, I'm not really in the gang, but I participated in some type of a gang terrorism and whatever. They broke down a 20-year sentence to 10 years in prison, and that got broken down to parole in 4 months. And so he's already done about 3 years, so he's gonna get time served and probably gonna be out by the summertime, man. YFN Lucci will be back on the streets, man. They love sticking their nose in hip hop. Hey, man. Hey, don't start that, Nikki. Don't start. But yeah, man, I mean, a lot of folks was forgetting about Lucci, though. A lot of folks was like, you know, he had been locked up for so long. You wasn't really seeing too many people saying free Lucci at all. It's always free Thug. And as you know, the two of them, YFN Lucci and Young Thug, are actually they got some bit of a rivalry going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm keeping it clean when I say rivalry. You know, I might well keep it all the way funky. They beefing. And word is that Thug was trying to get YFN Lucci while he was in jail and all. So, you know, while Young Thug is still actually fighting his case, YFN gonna be the first one back on the streets. So once again, if y'all was wondering how did that break down from a 10-year, cause I ain't know how the hell they broke that a 10-year sentence down to 3 to 4 months. A lot of folks probably was feeling like bruh was, you know, in there working with them folks. But there you go. Meanwhile, a couple of his co-defendants, they got a little more time. One of them boys got like 25 years. I don't think they had the same type of lawyer though. One of them boys, I'm saying, one of his co-defendants got damn near 25 years. And he happy too. You know. Buddy say he ain't tripping. So yeah. I mean, I don't know if he had to do the whole 25, but his co-defendants, well, okay, here it is. It says YFN, I'll be saying YFFN. I don't know why I always get it wrong. Co-defendants in the YFN Lucci case, Miami rappers CP3 and Lizm have both been sentenced to 25 years and 15 years after pleading guilty. So them boys, I don't even know if them boys really rappers for real. Them boys was they came in town and was running with YFN, like they were basically riding around the town or whatever, like, you know, stunting. He had just got a new Lambo truck, was showing off his Lambo truck, pulled up in the wrong neighborhood, and the boys was with him. And you know what I'm saying, some gang members or something started shooting at him or whatever. And, you know, I don't really know the story, but the bottom line is them boys getting about 25 and 15, and YFN only got 10. So that didn't sound all the way right. But, hey, they said they were supposed to get more than 25 anyway, so I guess that's a win. What up, Donna? Donna checking in. Everybody checking in on the Facebook. Remember, man, make sure that y'all like the channel. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. And we appreciate everybody for sharing the live, man. So most folks could tell a friend to go ahead and listen in. So Nikki say, I've seen that happen. Someone I know beat 2 RICO cases like this. They all coming home. YFN Melly too. I don't know if his name YFN. It's Melly is something else. And I don't know if Melly coming home. It's YNW Melly. I don't know what's with these YFN, YNW, BHM. They be having a little, I guess they group name in front of their name, man. You really don't know how to tell who's who. But I don't know if Melly coming home. Melly's situation is a little more complicated. Melly's situation is a little more complicated, and you know we was covering that trial as well until it hit mistrial, and they'll probably get that case going back again pretty soon. Right, So I guess we could go ahead and move on to the next topic. Now, this particular topic, I was supposed to talk about it last week, but I didn't get a chance to talk about it last week. So I was like, F it. Let's go ahead and talk about it this week. Chrisean Rock, man. Chrisean Rock, man. She, we don't really like to talk about Chrisean Rock too much anyway, because, she about crazy. She about nuttier than a squirrel's breakfast. But Chrisean Rock was in Atlanta 2 weeks ago. And I think it was around Martin Luther King weekend. And she was scheduled to do a speed dating. They be doing those speed dating things where it be 20 guys versus one. No, not a porno. It was a speed dating YouTube video that she was supposed to do. It was a 20 versus 1 speed dating YouTube that she was being included in. And I think that she booked 2 of them. Yeah, I'm sick of her too, Nikki. But I think that she had 2 of them booked on the same during the same weekend or whatever. However it happened, she was getting ready to do her show, and all hell broke loose. You know what I'm saying? It seems like those YouTubers about that action, about their footage. So a fight broke out, and a man got pistol whipped while filming a YouTube video where 20 men competed for Chrisean Rock's love. All this while Blueface is locked up. Let's look at one of the videos from the altercation. Let's check it out.
Nobody want to share. It was different content for bro shit. I think both of the bitches will go viral.
It's different. Mike, you're not supposed to be doing this. You asked me, Cuba Chrisean for me, Cuba Chrisean for me. No, I told you no. The fuck wrong with you? And then you go to ask your shoes. Like, what the fuck they do to get our clients?
Hey! Oh, no! And she does the same thing as Cass, and look, he took the camera.
Smacked the shit out of him.
So if they try to book with somebody...
They try and do that all the time, actually.
Yeah, through another name, then you know.
Watch him try to move. Watch him try a little Street Fighter move. He gonna hit the guy move. Hey, yo! Hey, put the strap up, stop! Put the strap up. Backhand him. Strap fall in it, all in his pants. He could have shot his foot off. Chill, bro. Oh. They got it all on camera too. Bud just got hit with a pistol and he just, walking all casually and shit. So the big guy is a rapper by the name of Infamous. And what's going on here is, as like I told y'all, there was supposed to be that show going on, but there was another show that had already got recorded. And so the YouTuber by the name of Noluvmar, he has a show and he already had his recorded. And so him and his crew allegedly showed up and tried to steal the camera, or did steal the camera to get the footage, and then they end up fighting over the footage and whatnot. And a member of his crew, the fat guy, pistol whipped the dude in the face. But you seen him reaching in his pants for the gun. The gun was all in his pants.
Look, bro. Look.
And then Chrisean Rock, oh messy ass, she just super messy. She damn near, telling on everybody by having everything on camera. Like these guys just they ain't really that smart. Because for one, everything on camera. And to be funny, it's not funny, but the ironic thing is at our studio, some folks be trying to book the same type of stuff, and we don't really be letting these folks book. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day they was trying to like book something similar to this, and we had to tell them, nah, we straight, because we don't need those problems, because that's going to lead to insurance going up. You may lose your lease behind all this stuff, and then folks are definitely going to press charges and go to jail. But let's see what old crazy Rock had to say with her messy ass.
He was.
So there they go. They walking in, and you know all these boys be walking around with masks on. So we damn near got to stop that shit. So boom, they got them on camera coming in, and them folks, whatever, like, you know, probably didn't know what was going on. So boom, he push them, grab the camera, run off. Boom, they fighting. It's like, what the hell going on? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? You know, the chick's gonna run. So boom, they fighting like Street Fighter. Now, I don't know why Buddy just swinging all kind of crazy ass haymakers. He hitting them with all kind of, no, he not hitting them with all kind of crazy haymakers. And he ducking, he ducking, he dodging. Boom. You know what I'm saying? He ducking, he dodging, you know what I'm saying? Holding his own. But yeah, that was, my boy tried to pull a Street Fighter spinning back fist. My boy tried to do it with the spinning back fist. So yeah. Buddy was handling his ass though. Buddy was handling him real good too. Had him in the corner, working him. Done pulled his shirt off. Boom. Got him on the ground. Nah, I'm saying his buddy had to come out of nowhere. With a pistol and hit him. And draw it out. Double guns on him. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, he got 2 guns in hand. Call him, you know, Yosemite Sam. And so they caught on camera. They ain't gonna be able to beat that.
They was socking each other, right? Then the nigga that was losing, he said, fuck this shit. He took the gun and then just pistol whooped the nigga in the face with it. Like basically cheating because the squabbling wasn't enough.
Ooh, nasty. Very, very terrible.
Look, bro. So look.
Yeah, bro, I was just sick like that the other day where I had a tissue all in my nose. It wasn't bloody though. You know, I had to go to sleep with old tissue on my nose, man. Old tissue nose ass.
He was.
Yeah, man, so you got to be careful with these folks, man. They wearing these young dudes. What she said, Nikki said that's cornball behavior. I definitely feel you with that, Nick. Definitely cornball behavior, man. And these guys walk around with masks on. But if you didn't know that is the new craze, these folks be doing like speed dating, little YouTube shows. I mean, I'm sure you've seen some of your favorite rappers doing them. And I don't know. It looks like they take that. The YouTubers take they footage serious. I'm ready to die about this shit, Craig. Know what I'm saying? They need to hire Day and Craig and Day, top flight security of the world. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Justice checking in. What's up, Justice? And my boy Tony Red checking in, man. Remember, Tony Red got the video shoot in Duval February 3rd. February 3rd, Duval for the Fed Up video shoot. You know, meet him down at the Florida Theater around 11 p.m. February 3rd, that's Saturday. Got the whole block roped off, man. Follow Tony Red for more details. He could show you how to, you know, shoot videos the right way. You know, got insurance and all, so ain't gonna be none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tony, I hope y'all got security, because you know how them haters is. You know what I'm saying? You know how them haters is. But nah, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, man. So y'all follow my boy Tony Red for more details on all platforms. Yeah, what's happening, Justice? I see you, brother. Know what I'm saying? Long time. So yeah, man, y'all know we usually don't even like to talk about Chrisean Rock anyway, but we had to go ahead and bring that one back up because I forgot about that one from the other week. That one kind of slipped by. Meanwhile, Blueface Baby is still locked up. Blueface say he loving it. Know what I'm saying? Blueface all in jail like, I love it here. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is active. Boy. Oh, man. Keeping this thing moving, man. Keeping this thing moving. I guess we might as well talk about Finesse 2 times. Finesse 2 times out here living up to his name, man. Now, we played the new Finesse 2 times song featuring Rick Ross. It's called Fat Boy. And he also got another song with what's his name? He got a song with BG? Yeah. But it looks like Finesse 2 times out here living up to his damn name, y'all. He out here living up to his name, man, because he is doing just that. Reusing bars. You guessed it, Nikki. He out here reusing bars, man. Now, somebody done paid this man for a feature. He done used the same raps on one song as he done did on another song. Like, how would you feel if you paid this man for a feature and then you paid for the video and all? I think he charged like $30,000 for the feature. And then he gonna go back and use the same verse, bruh? Damn, Finesse, you can't write them boys a new verse, bruh. Come on, don't go out like that, man. I know your name, Finesse. You know what I'm saying? Like what he said at Harlem Nights, you know, I know your name, Finesse, but you ain't got to live by it. Oh, man, got them boys going outside. But here he is explaining his side of the story after being called out for selling the same raps to 2 different rappers. Finesse 2 times, man. What you say?
You can't get mad if I want to sell my product to somebody else that you ain't paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't paid for it and he paid for it, he paid to get it cleared, he paid. I can do what I want to do with my verse. How you gonna tell me what I can't do with my verse? When you go buy a verse, every rapper, every independent rapper, every up and coming rapper, you know I fuck with y'all. Everybody that know me, you know what I'm saying? They know I fuck with them. I work with budgets and everything, you know what I'm saying? I might want 50, 60, you know what I'm saying, for the verse. You from the street, I might tell you, man, give me 30. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, 30?
Street, you know what I'm saying? But you know, this also a business, right? You know what I'm saying? This a business. So you know, if you gonna come get you a verse in a video, you gotta make sure you take care of the business side too. You can't just do the verse in the video and think, oh, then put it out. That ain't how it go. You gotta pay for the clearance too. You gotta pay for the clearance. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't just put the video and the song out. And so basically, if you don't pay for the clearance,
so you gotta pay him. You gotta pay for the video for him to appear in the video, and you gotta pay clearance. Where clearance come from?
You really can't even put it out. You really can't even clear the song. Like, you have to clear the song. You can't even make money off the song. You have to get it cleared, and you have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So when you go, you know, speaking down on the fat boy, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, have your facts together, have your business together, you know, yeah.
he ain't had nothing else to say. Oh man. Say, man, y'all stop speaking down on the fat boy, man. Have your business together, man. Illuminati say, wait till they find out he's really a whole woman. Now, come on, Nikki. Come on. Here you go again with the shenanigans.
You can't get mad if I want to sell my product to somebody else that you ain't paid for.
Come on with the shenanigans, Finesse. Yeah, they can't get mad, bruh. Because you finessing out here, bruh. God damn, these new rappers, man. I feel you, Tony. Yeah, that's just lazy, man. That's just lazy, man. How hard is it to write a 12? How hard is it to put a 12 together, bruh? Know what I'm saying? Come on, bruh. So this is the response from one of the rappers who actually paid him $30,000 and got Finesse, man. His name is TG Commas. And he played them commas all right.
Feature agreement, Ricky Hampton. Advance and royalty. $25,000 for the advance. And let's say $10,000 for the video. This is the business, bro. What you talking about, my nigga? What you talking about? With Ricky Hampton, that's your signature right there, sir. I got everything I need, bro. How you want to play it, man? You gonna run me my bread, or what you gonna do, bro? 'Cause we can take it to court however you want to play it, but I'm just showing the world how dumb you is. You slow as a bitch, man. I got my business together. You think I'm finna pay a nigga all that motherfucking bread and ain't got the business together? Come on, man. Stop it.
Stop it, man. My boy said he got his business in order, Finesse, and you out here finessing. Man, out here finessing with them reused bars. That's crazy, man. Meanwhile, he got a new song out featuring Rick Ross. It's called Fat Boy. Y'all go check it out. Y'all go check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a new song out with that boy BG. New song out with Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? He out here living a life, buying good jewelry with them boys, you know what I'm saying? With them boys' advance money. You know what I'm saying? And folks in my chat box say he ain't even a man for real. I don't want no static. I don't want no smoke. But that's what they say.
You're listening to DozhaToldya Radio.
Yeah, man. So say niggas look like Cleveland Brown. What you talking about? The cartoon? He say he look like Cleveland from My name is Cleveland Brown. I look like Finesse. I thought you was talking about the Cleveland Browns. You talking about Family Guy Cleveland Brown? Oh no, man. Hold on. Let's see. Not Family Guy. Say Buddy look like Cleveland. I don't know what y'all say. Y'all think that Finesse look like Cleveland? What y'all say? I don't know if I can get both of the pictures up at the same time, but man, it should be called hypertension and diabetes. See, you always with the mess, girl. You are always with the mess. Talking about Finesse 2 times look like Cleveland. Craziness, man. Yeah, man. So somebody, know what I'm saying, pull up both pictures and go ahead and make the meme, man. We'll post the meme on the real show, Cleveland and Finesse 2 times with them reused bars, man. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. But yeah, man, these rappers nowadays, man, you just can't do right sometimes. All right, man. So we gonna keep moving. Man, because we almost an hour in. Let's move on to some motivational news. Now, I was watching a piece of an interview, and these 2 young ladies were explaining how hard they went to beat the system, and they also did a little finessing to get they role on America's Next Top Model. If you don't know who I'm talking about Eva Marcille and old fine ass Toccara, man. Toccara Jones, man. My cousin out there finessing too. But they finessed the right way. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Man. They say that they had to get it off the muscle to get on America's Next Top Model. And I'm here for it, man. Cause sometimes you can't just rely on like just doing shit by the book, man. You gotta go You got to go out your way, and these folks be cheating to make it. So this is their story on how they finesse their way on America's Next Top Model. Let's see what they're talking about.
She deboed her way on the show.
Oh, I think we all did.
You didn't know that?
I went to a fake callback. I slid up to a callback that I wasn't there at the initial audition to be called back to. I drove.
Who are you people?
Well, okay. Listen, quick origin story for Top Model for me. I was in Atlanta. I found out they were doing auditions for Top Model. I went with my best friend, but I worked at Dillard's and I couldn't be late for work. The line was crazy. It was at Lenox. I said, I'm not waiting for this line. So then I go to work. But then when I go home, I look it up. The audition's in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
So I decided to drive my Nissan Sentra down to Memphis, Tennessee with a donut tire. We rolled down there, didn't have any money, didn't have money to stay in a hotel room, nothing, freshened up in the bathroom, walked in there. I was number 30. I remember the number. They put a little number on my chest. So the lady asked me, she goes, so where did we first see you? I'm like, oh, I can't waste a sin on a real lie.
Yeah.
She just told me how she deboed her way on the show.
Oh, I think we all did.
You didn't know?
Yeah, so she out there lying taking bird baths. She took a bird bath to get on the show. America's top finesses.
So how we gonna pivot this like a fake lie? I said, well, I first saw y'all in Atlanta.
Okay.
At Lenox. Y'all were casting. And she's like looking like
that Michelle Mock.
Michelle Mock. I do not see your face, but tell me something about yourself. And I literally just deboed my way through. And from there, they had me wait. And I made it to semifinal rounds. And I ended up on the show.
This one just said...
Same too. They didn't call me back. I didn't get a call back. I said, oh, y'all got me messed up, girl.
You went back anyway?
I went back anyway. I flew, though. I was in New York. They had one in New York and one in Indianapolis. I said, let me go to Indianapolis because New York going to be too crowded, girl. I called a flight, showed up. They was like, where your paperwork? Where the pictures? You know, it's a whole package. You got to fill out all that
Didn't
stuff.
have none of that.
I went to Kinko's, start printing out my stuff, start filling out my paper.
Cause ingenuity.
Period.
Yes.
They was like, when we get done seeing all the people we came here to see, we'll take you in like 30 at a time. And they brought us all in a room. They lined us all up.
You know that 30. So how we gonna pivot this like a fake lie? I said, well, I first saw y'all in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't hate now. Don't be over there hating, talking about, for one, you calling her obese, Nikki. You need to chill out. Because they weren't even stars yet. You know, so they didn't have to have no etiquette. So how y'all feel about, these young ladies finessing their way onto the show? And Justice just called himself out because he said he voted for Yaya. Yeah, you was watching that episode. You was watching that season too. That was a good ass season though. I ain't gonna front. That was a good ass season, man. Because Toccara was like one of the first, what they call plus size. She was like one of the first plus size models on the show. And yeah, man. And she, you know what I'm saying? Chest real big, butt real big, lips real big, everything real big. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And evil with those eyes. But yeah, Yaya was looking very, very good too. She had that natural beauty, man. That was one of them seasons, man. America's Next Top Model. I wonder if Tyra knew the story before they told it to Big Tigger on that interview. I wonder what Tyra got to say about that. But yeah, man, fake it till you make it, man. Fake it till you make it. She talking about till she breaks your couch. She ain't gonna break the couch. I know what I'm gonna do though. Nah, man. But yeah, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it, man. You gotta thug it, thug it till they love it. And I'm with it, man. Congratulations to those girls, man. Congratulations to those girls, man, for, making a way out of no way, man. Sometimes you got to do that, man. Don't let them folks, tell you, no, you gonna figure it out. Fake it till you make it, thug it till you love it. So, okay. Dave Chappelle, man, was on stage, and we all watched the Katt Williams, interview with Shannon Sharp by now. And even though Katt Williams didn't say much about Dave Chappelle, Dave Chappelle had a little something to say about Katt Williams and the way that he was calling out all of the comedians on his interview. How do y'all feel? Because y'all know Dave don't usually say nothing. Dave usually keep it cordial and quiet. And he had a little bit to drink. And it was during a comedy set. Dave done got on the mic and let them folks in on a piece of, gave him a piece of mind on how he was feeling on how Katt Williams be trying to mess up people's money. Let's see what they're talking about.
Part of the game is this. He only eats the niggas. He didn't say anything about any of these white boys. And none of these white boys function like that. And Katt is one of the best painters in the game. So why are you drawing all ugly pictures of us? Stop. And Katt and hurt people, but I'm a hurt person that never hurt people, and he does it all the time. Fuck this one and fuck that one and fuck this one, but nigga, I didn't hear anything that you did wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. Katt didn't do nothing wrong.
MREC TV.
I'm gonna bring a picture of a black guy. Katt did this to me. Katt was talking about shit that niggas did to other niggas, but not about anything that niggas did to him. If I told my story, it would break your heart. Your heart. If I told my story, it would break your heart. I lost everything and never, ever told on anybody. And this nigga is the arbiter of truth. Katt, listen. I fuck with Katt hard.
MREC TV.
Wait, D-Ray, just tell me what part of the game fucks up another nigga's paper?
MREC
What part of the game is about telling on another nigga? Tiffany Haddish is lifting something heavy, and as clumsy as she is, I don't disagree with Katt. He be telling the real shit. This one's fucked up this way and that one's fucked up this way. Yes, nigga, that is true. But why would you say that? Because all of us are trying to be in a better situation. Can we get over it?
And fuck this one and fuck that one. Oh, man, I don't know, man. Dave done had a little bit to drink, man. I feel like Dave was tripping a little bit with that, man. He had a little bit to drink. A little bit too much to drink. Because, you know, he all in that man business, man. You know what I feel like it really is? I feel like y'all know that Dave Chappelle just came out with a special around the same time that Katt did his interview. And more people was talking about Katt Williams' interview than they was talking about, oh, Dave. You know what I'm saying? And you my guy, Dave, but Katt kind of stole the show a little bit. And I ain't really enjoy Dave Chappelle's, what was it called? Dreamers on Netflix. New special that came out this month on Netflix. I don't know how y'all felt. I ain't really like it. Y'all let me know in the comment box how y'all felt. You know what I'm saying? Was Dave Chappelle warranted? Is Katt wrong for calling folks out? You know, is it rules and war? You know, because he felt like he was at war with Cedric and Steve, and he feel like them folks be clicking up against him. So shit, he gonna bomb first, like Tupac say. My boy Justice say Katt told his perception of his story, but you feel like Dave Chappelle got a point. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Dave kind of sounded a little drunk and sounded like he was in his feelings just a little bit, man, to be honest with you. Sounded like he was in his feelings just a little bit. So y'all let us know how y'all feel in the comment box. Whose side y'all on, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all still riding with Katt, man, you know, or was he wrong for calling out Kevin, Cedric, Steve, and everybody. Luda. Now, he wasn't right for calling everybody out, but Dave was the first one that kind of, went at him like that. My boy said, Dave said, and fuck this one and fuck that one. That was the part. D-Ray was trying to stop him too. D-Ray was like, chill out, man.
They never hurt people, and he does it all the time. Fuck this one and fuck that one and fuck this one. But nigga, I didn't hear anything that you did wrong.
D-Ray was like, bruh, chill out, bruh. And fuck this one and fuck that one. Yeah, man, Dave, man, you got to chill out, man. You had a little bit too much to drink. So you got a point when you said that Katt took his shine when he put out his special. Yeah, he did. He did kind of take his shine. Because, it was, I feel like them folks be paying attention to that. And, feel like he stepped on his moment a little bit. But, hey, I don't know. We gonna move right along to the next topic. Shout out to my guy, Your Majesty Hakeem, Prince Hakeem, man. Y'all go stream Prince Hakeem's album. It's called Writer's Block. And we know that Katt Williams ain't gonna have no writer's block, and we know that Dave Chappelle ain't having no writer's block. And we got a few more topics before we can get on to part 2. So let's go ahead and keep this thing moving. The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club, man, is in a little turmoil. And the Breakfast Club haven't really been the same since Angela Yee, to tell you the truth. I used to be an avid watcher of the Breakfast Club. And I really haven't been watching it since Angela Yee left the show. Now, I don't have no issue with Charlamagne the God, even though he is a interesting, funny guy sometimes. Y'all know what funny I mean. But I know Illuminati can't wait to comment on this. But also Lil Duval had a little something to say. Lil Duval gonna back up his guys. Lil Duval, is personal friends with the Breakfast Club. And we're gonna start off with Lil Duval's tweet about the Breakfast Club. And then we'll go from there. Because he seemed to take it personal. Duval seemed to kind of take it personal for them boys. So let's see where I could find the tweet at. All right, here it is. Lil Duval said, y'all be hating on the Breakfast Club like it ain't our culture's biggest platform we got left. If they anywhere else, y'all gonna go promote. And them folks was going in the comments like, what? Where else we gonna go? Them folks had all kind of examples. And they're like, nigga, we gonna find somewhere else to go. What you talking about, Duval? You tripping. Them folks did not want to hear that shit from Duval. I'm gonna tell you that much. But how do y'all feel, man? As Breakfast Club fell off, is y'all really still into Okay, wait. Before I get into the Breakfast Club, Prince Hakeem said he probably didn't call out any white people because he doesn't see them as competition. That's a good point, Hakeem. And I don't think like white folks was really in this conversation. But on to what we're speaking on now with Breakfast Club and Charlamagne, the G. Cause we ain't gonna call Charlamagne the guy. You know what I'm saying? Charlamagne. Charlamagne, man, your show ain't really been the same, man, since Angela Yee, ain't been on the show no more. Not the same for me. I basically will watch interviews that I can't see anywhere else. But as of lately, I just haven't been feeling it. So Charlamagne and DJ Envy, DJ Envy got enough issues as it is. He got enough worries coming his way. But they caught Charlamagne in the streets because y'all know that they've been kind of under they've been kind of under fire about finding a new co-host. And they were supposed to have a co-host with Jess Hilarious. And Jess Hilarious had made an announcement like she was, you know, going to be on the show. And then all of a sudden, she wasn't no longer on the show. So let's see what Charlamagne...
I got to ask you, because everyone wants to know, where is Jess? What's going on with our new third host?
Huh?
Where's Jess?
Jess? I don't know where Jess is. Jess has a podcast called the Carefully Reckless Podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network. She's doing stand-up, just doing her thing.
Well, I guess the better question is, where's our third host?
That is a great question. I would really like to know the answer to that. I mean, I just came from downstairs. It was just me and Envy doing the show again.
Right.
Everybody saw us rotating guest hosts, last year.
Right.
And we said we was gonna start 2024 off with a new host, and that hasn't happened yet.
I know it's a little hard for you to answer these questions, but just, you know, I thought Jess was the host. She made an announcement, and we were all excited to have her. Did she renege, or or do you not know the status of it?
I don't know. But I'm not happy. We'll find out soon enough, though.
Can we see another guest host popping in maybe next week?
Oh no, I'm not doing that no more. I'm done with the rotating of the guest host. So.
Is there like a runner-up, just in case Jess doesn't want to do it? People said Claudia. Is that a good one you think? Or?
I don't know anything about any of that. I just know that I'm not happy, but I'll tell you when I am.
Thank you, Charlamagne.
All right, peace.
He did spin that, boy. Charlamagne, you know, he's a media expert when it comes to spinning the story. So he went to iHeartRadio, blah, 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 and, you know, and to answer Lil Duval's question, he said that we hating on the platform, but actuality, it's the biggest platform, but that ain't even owned by us no more. That ain't really owned by us, you know? Breakfast Club ain't owned by black people. iHeartRadio owned Breakfast Club. But y'all ain't hear that from me. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. But yeah, that ain't the only platform either. You know, it's a lot of different podcasts these folks going on. They going on live stream with Casanat. They going on, you know, Joe Budden. They got, you know, $1 million worth of game. Drink Champs. So there's plenty of different outlets to promote. Breakfast Club has just been falling off. Needless to say, DJ Envy has been having issues with the law with his scamming situation, or, you know, real estate situation, you know, and like Charlamagne say, I know I'm not happy. So Jess with the mess, man. Where is Jess? What's going on with Jess, man? Seems that Jess ain't gonna be on the show. I don't think Jess gonna be on the show because she had something to say. But first, let's see what that.
Thank you to the good brother Lil Duval for that. I've never been the type to focus on the so-called haters, though. I also don't call everyone haters, because if Breakfast Club isn't your cup of tea, that's fine. Yeah. Like, I don't focus on the people who don't like us, because I'm busy super serving the people who do. So thank you to the 8 million monthly listeners on the radio. Thank you to the 15 to 20 million downloads a month on the Breakfast Club podcast. Thank you to the over 5 million YouTube subscribers. Thank you for everybody who follows us on social media. Social media numbers are healthy. Thank you for, keeping us on the radio for 14 years. We 14 years in, man.
Appreciate that.
So we are more than blessed. I truly thank God for it all.
Yeah, he said, as hot as y'all think your favorite podcast is, ain't none of them on the Breakfast Club level. Statistically, facts, not an opinion, or as diverse and consistent for our culture as a whole. If there's one platform we can't afford to hate on, it's them. We barely got anything now. Y'all see, we're not even on TV no more like that. But just like everything else, you won't see until it's over.
Well, thank you, Lil Duval.
Shout out to Lil Duval.
I salute everybody, man. It's so many different platforms out here doing their thing, from $1 million worth of game to Drink Champs to
Club
You're
Shade.
listening. DozhaToldya Radio.
I am
Pivot, shout out to
athlete.
Pivot.
You know, I'm blessed to be in partnership with a lot of them through the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network. People like the 85 South Show and Horrible Decisions, All the Smoke. Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you to the listeners.
Yeah, salute to
You
all
realize
the
I got
listeners.
fired 4 times from radio before Breakfast Club?
Yes.
I don't have a college degree. Okay, I'm an ex-felon with gun and drug charges, and I got a lisp. And I make a living talking.
That's right.
God is good. You
God
hear
is
me?
great. Every
All
day.
right. God
Every
is
day.
good. Thank you, God. Thank you to all our listeners. I don't focus on
no, you're right.
who not feeling us.
Yeah, I started
not
off-
feeling us, fine. It costs you nothing. Pay us no mind.
Started off doing mixtapes and doing clubs in New York for $50.
Amen.
Man, we know y'all story, man. We know y'all story. Y'all over here trying to spin, man. Boys trying to spin the story up.
Yeah, so God is good.
And like you said, we already in the Radio Hall of Fame. We just happen to still be playing.
That's
Them boys ain't happy though. Them boys is not happy. Just to say, I heard they don't have the power to pick their third host. Is that really what's going on? Them boys do not seem happy. Them boys out there looking sad. They used to just be all happy, like happy and gay and happy, and I mean gay meaning happy. They used to be all happy and gay, making butt jokes about each other. Now they just, you could tell when somebody don't saying a little hurt, because they gonna just talk about their accomplishments and what they did. Yeah, man, I'm full-time MVP, man. I've been to the finals 10 times. I didn't lose, Yeah, I didn't put my feet on Eddie's couch. They done said all kind of shit. Yeah, I know. I kind of just mixed that shit up. I did a little LBJ hate myself. I apologize for that. But yeah, you could tell the way they was deflecting that. They are a little hurt. That shit done got to them a little bit. So they was saying something about, on one of their recent topics, they were speaking on SZA, and lo and behold, Jess Hilarious popped up and had something to say about their take on SZA. Let's hear that.
As an artist, the way we should.
Yes.
Do we really?
Absolutely.
I mean, she gets all the radio play and stuff like that.
She does.
I feel she could get more awards, which I'm sure she will. You
Yeah.
know, Grammys the next month, so she'll get those accolades. But do we really appreciate the once in a generational talent she is?
No. We appreciate her music, right? Like you said, her song plays
Mhm.
all the time, but her and what she does and how she performs and the songs that she writes.
And how she does it.
No,
we
don't.
She still has an air of mystery about her. You know, she don't do a lot of press. She don't do a lot of interviews. You know, she just gives you the music. She don't flood you with music.
Correct.
You know, you get an album, then you get another album 5 years later. Like she just does things the right way.
The amount of music she sells, the music that she writes, the facts that it's all over the radio, is streamed. Do we respect and support her as we should, as the star that she is? I don't think people do.
That's why I asked the question.
No.
I don't.
Music, yes, but as the star that she is, no.
Yeah, she's not put on the proper pedestal. I think she should be. She should be the bar for a lot of people.
Right.
For a lot of artists.
For new artists, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate comparing artists, but she is that next. Or
She's not next. She's now.
When I mean next, it's like
She's the now.
When I look at SZA, I look at, and I don't want to compare.
No, I get what you're saying. That's what I mean. The way we had our Mary J. Blige.
Right. That's why I was going to compare. She is this generation's
We had
Mary.
our Beyonce.
Correct.
We still got our Beyonce.
Yeah.
Right. We've had our Rihanna. We still
Right.
got our Rihanna.
But this
she's
is
one
this
of those.
generation.
I'm
Exactly.
just
I'm
saying
with
she's on that top tier is what I'm saying.
I agree.
She's one of those.
I agree.
They're just finding a way to agree at this point. They kind of struggling, man. I don't know, man. Bring back Angela Yee. Y'all better find Angela Yee and fast. Because if y'all ain't got Jess Hilarious, she obviously ain't effing with y'all. Because Jess say, these niggas trash. Envy, shut up. I know artists be pissed when old heads do this. Because now everybody negatively comparing SZA to MJB. And it ain't even her fault. She has her own identity already. Shaking my head. So, needless to say, it doesn't seem like Jess Hilarious is going to be on the show. And she ain't really fucking with them like that. Cause she say these niggas is trash. And I got to say, fellas, I was once a very, very big Breakfast Club fan. But it just ain't doing the same that it used to do. And for what it's worth, Jess Hilarious, she does have her own podcast. She's still, touring and doing her thing. So how y'all feel? Do y'all agree with Jess? Is these niggas trash? Should Jess have been the third co-host? My boy on Facebook say that Lil Duval should be the third host. But as they said, I don't think we need three guys either. We needed a woman in the room. And they should have just did the little young girl that was Charlamagne's niece or something. They should have just did her, but not did her like that, but you know what I mean. They should have just had her on the show. But yeah, man. Shout out Jess Hilarious, man. But it doesn't look like she's too happy with Charlamagne and DJ Envy. So has the Breakfast Club fallen off? I don't want no smoke. I ain't trying to talk no shit, but it looks like they may have. Lil Duval may say I'm a hating, but they got plenty of other choices. Duval, hey, they got the DozhaToldya Podcast. So
you're listening to DozhaToldya Radio.
You did. Yeah, man. So yeah, I do not think that they fell off at all. Well, no, I don't think that they got it at all. I don't think that we got to worry about who else we got to go on either, because there's plenty of different shows that we can go on. All right, so we're gonna get through these two topics and then get on to part two. Part two, we got a lot of mess to talk about. We got some sports and a little bit of politics. But before we get to part two, and we was already talking about tweets and Twitter, what's going on with old Meek Mill, man? Now, I used to I ain't even gonna say used to, I still do. I like my Meek tweets. I like Meek tweets. But lately, Meek been tripping with these tweets. Meek Mill said, "Do a lot of people play my music in South Africa? I remember having a big show there a few years back. How do y'all listen to our music in South Africa? On what platform or in Nigeria?" And the people of South Africa and Africa period, they was going in on the comments. If you have Twitter or whatever, you might want to go look at the comments, man, because one of these comments say, "We don't have any streaming services in Nigeria. We have this guy. He's the only one that has access to Spotify. He's a town crier. He comes from every Friday to perform your songs for us. This is how we listen to your music. I hope it helps." Yeah, man, they were saying all kind of shit. When we went to listen to y'all music, we gathered around in circles while beating the drums and shakers. Then the monkey would hum the tune of your music and we dance. In Nigeria, we actually go to town hall and line up to listen to a man called Balumba sing your mid songs to us over the South Africans. How do y'all go about it? So they obviously was being sarcastic. They say this guy has the whole of your album in his head, so he sings it to all of us in Nigeria. Yeah, so basically they saying, man, stop trying us, Meek. Stop trying us with the Meek tweets. And I don't think he meant it like that. He might have said one thing, but I don't think he meant it like that. He basically was trying to say, he trying to just get some analytics. But sometimes that's what happens when you go straight to online to get your answers for stuff. You can be misinterpreted. So he should have asked somebody else this question before he went to Twitter, because they was killing him. Them folks was killing him. Them folks said that we go to the town hall village to play your mid songs. Call that man songs mid, man. It say we all contribute money for a very dark man who flies to US to listen and learn y'all songs. Then he comes back to sing it to us. Yeah, they wasn't too happy with the Meek tweets. They wasn't too happy. Now this Meek tweet I wasn't too happy about. This one kind of pissed me off. Meek Mill, Meek tweets. Every time I do a verse, I charge $250K and up. If you got $150K on site and I like the song, we can swap it out. Meek tweets. Come on, Meek Mill. $250K, bruh. Now, I ain't the one to say what somebody should charge for their hard-earned work. But Meek, you was kind of tripping with this one. What y'all say? Would y'all play $250K from a verse from Meek Mill? And it ain't even really the verse. It's that if you pay $250,000 for one verse, then hopefully he don't do you like Finesse 2 times did them other guys and gave you a recycled verse for one. Then you may have to pay clearance. Like Finesse said earlier, you got to pay clearance. You got to get it cleared. I know what I was saying. I just was making a joke. Yeah, you got to get it cleared. Then you may have to pay extra more money to get them in the video. But he talking about if I like the song and you got 150 on site, we could swap it out. Ooh, 150. I don't know, Meek. Like you gotta be able to work with people, man, a little bit better than that, man. Like you tripping because I was looking at this other tweet that was breaking it down, and I don't know if you guys have been seeing the streaming analytics. There are streaming analytics that have been going around to show that people don't make a lot of money from the streams. He not gonna get much work like that. He lying, running up the price. Okay, Shed Street, know what I'm saying? Shed Street giving us, yeah, man, something ain't right. Cause how you gonna make some money if you invest $250K on a Meek Mill verse? So I was looking at one of the guys. I don't know if I could pull up if I could pull it up, but the dude say to make your money back. Let's say you paid $250,000 for a Meek verse. To make your money back, you gonna have to stream. That song gonna have to stream 75 million streams just to make your money back. And then you got to damn near to make the 75 million streams. You got to damn near pay another $200,000 to get it on radio. So it really probably wouldn't turn out to be a good investment. So I don't know, Meek. You was kind of tripping. And why would you even post your price on Twitter? It seemed like you kind of bragging, man. You doing that elitist type shit, man. I wasn't really digging that, man. I wasn't feeling that, Meek. My boy said you would have to stream 75 million streams to break even. So the math just ain't mathing. Prince Hakeem say, I'm sorry, but Meek does not even touch my top 30. I'd spend that on a Taylor Swift feature before Meek. Swear to God. You ain't lying, Your Majesty. Now you talking. But I don't know if Taylor gonna take that $75 million. But she probably take it for one of your songs. She'll probably take it for one of your songs. But nah, man, you have to that shit gonna have to stream 75 million times for you to break even. And that's just breaking even. So okay, yeah, I found the tweet. It says, music industry math. If you spend $250,000 on a guest verse, you'd need to generate roughly 75 million streams just to break even on that expense, assuming you own 100% of the record. Add production and engineering costs, and that break even line rises. And then folks, didn't really agree with what he was saying. Folks was telling them that, there was ways around it. You might get show money and all this other stuff. It was like you leaving out the fact that Meek said that he would swap it out so it's 2 features for one technically, along with the fact that it not only boosts streaming numbers and blah, blah, blah. My boy say that's a poor investment. Straight up. So I agree. You gotta watch how you invest in and streaming ain't just getting the money the way it should be. So I hope some of y'all kind of figure that out and y'all start like actually selling y'all music again. There was once upon a time when folks was actually selling their music and wasn't relying on just streaming services to get paid. Cause I ain't really been seeing nobody do no shows either. And it's been a minute since I've seen folks going on tour doing shows and all that good stuff. So a lot of y'all tripping. And Meek, you definitely tripping, cause just the other day he said something about how he bought his mama a third house. Like, Meek just be bored in the house, bro. Meek ain't been doing enough shows because he just be bored in the house. Okay, here go the streaming chart in case anybody haven't seen it. This goes viral like every 6 months. So to get $1,000 on Tidal, which we play when we play our music, you have to stream 76,924 streams. Apple Music, 100,000. YouTube, 125,000 streams. Deezer, 156 and 250. I don't even know who listened to Deezer. Amazon Music, 250,000 streams. Spotify, a whopping 303 and 30. Wow. 303,030 streams for $1,000 on Spotify. And Pandora, 769,231 streams just to get $1,000. So that just ain't ringing off the money. No, sir. No, sir. So not only is these streaming services practically robbing the artists, the artists are damn fools for just relying on streaming services to pay them their money. So we gotta do better, folks. We gotta do better. We gotta figure this shit out because the math ain't mathing. So before we get up out of here, man, we want to send prayers out to Snoop Dogg's wife, Calvin Brodus. Man, please send a prayer for fast recovery to Snoop Dogg's daughter. Excuse me, not his wife. Snoop's daughter is in a hospital. Prayers to Snoop's daughter. I'm gonna do a little more research and then come back on part 2 and talk about that. Y'all don't go nowhere, man. We still got to talk about Young Thug had popped up on the internet. His case is still ongoing, and it seems like they invaded Young Thug's privacy a bit. Rick Ross' baby mama just going crazy. So the politics and allegations part of the show is going to be pretty interesting. So we're going to play like a few tracks and then we're going to come right back because we got some sports, politics, and allegations to wrap up the show, man. I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, for their support. Make sure if you miss any part of the show, you tune in on YouTube. We drop it every Friday and Monday. And you could just go to the Mixler app and listen to the whole show, music and all, right there on the Mixler channel. Feel free to like and subscribe the page. Make sure that you share the page. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the DozhaToldya Podcast is getting better and better every week. So you are listening in to DozhaToldya Podcast number 98, man. Follow us on all platforms at DozhaToldya. If you would like to give a donation of $1, $5, $10, whatever you would like, hit us up on Cash App, DozhaToldyaRadio. Send your music in at DozhaToldya@gmail.com if you would like to get some spins on our channel. And also, look out for the playlist, man. We got a playlist now. It's the DozhaToldya Podcast playlist. So we already know what we gonna play now. Unfortunately, some of y'all gonna get on, some of y'all not. But if you send your music in, that'll be the best chance that you got. So we'll be right back with part 2. We got a few songs to play. We gonna like break it down a little bit with the R&B. We gonna play a little R&B on the second half. But this has been one of my favorite songs. We gonna close the show out with Flo Milli, man. A lot of y'all don't know about Flo Milli, straight out of Alabama. She doing her thing, man. She got a new song called Never Lose Me. Let's get into it. This is the remix featuring Lil Yachty. And this is DozhaToldya Podcast number 98. You dig. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Doja. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya@gmail.com. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya.